Okay, finally, I've got one last chance to do this. Been wanting to do this for a while. AGT says in 2 minutes can change your life. Well, I'm going to try and do 2 minutes worth of video information. Is probably going to take longer than 2 minutes, but the 2 minutes that's important will be at the end of the video. For anybody that's been watching this, thank you. And thank you for tuning back in. It is hot in Texas. As you can tell, I'm sweating my patootie off. It's mid-July and it's a metal building, no AC, lots of fans. Thank you for the fans. My best fans are right here, but thank you too. All two of you that are out there. What I've wanted to talk to you about today is how to save literally $30 a square foot on installation of your backsplash, your countertop, your shower, your floor, any of that stuff. Because you've seen what we do here on the channel with the flexible panel, but we don't just do flexible, we do it on regular substrates too. So I'm going to go into real quick. Most of you say, well, I'm interested in the epoxy, Kev, but I'm just not an artist. I'm not good with the colors. It didn't come out right, or it's a shade. Now I've had clients, well, that's a shade and a hair and a handbag just off. I don't like it. Okay. If you're doing things by hand, yeah, you're going to have some variation. Well, if you're not that great of an artist, if you don't think you're that good of an artist, and let's face it, some people aren't. They're just not. I'm not a great roofer. I stink at that. I don't want to do that ever again in my life. But if that's the important to you, you want to get the perfect color. Well, when you go shopping for tile or slabs, or let's do this. You go into slab world and you see one and it's perfect. It's the exact same thing you want, but it's Cristallo, and it's literally $7,000 for that slab, and you need 4 slabs for your shower or your bathroom, or that's, oh my God, that's $28,000 just for the material, and then you're going to have to pay another $15 to $20 a square foot for fabrication with 10 to 15% or more waste, with nothing to show for it. I don't know that anybody's got time for that, but certainly not a lot of people have money for that. And nobody wants to waste that much money. Well, what if you got that exact, I'll show you an exact replica of that Cristallo, or if you go to the porcelain slab world at your local box store, they've got 7 choices for you. Maybe 9 choices for you in all 4x8 or 5x10. That's it. No changes in sizes. That's it. That's all you got. And you're going to pay $25 to $30 a square foot just for the labor to put that in, because you're not going to be able to do it yourself because you don't have the equipment. You're not certified. And then if you don't get the 6 millimeter thick product, can only go on the floor. It can't go on the wall because it'll bow, and then you're really screwed, right? That's a whole nother headache in the porcelain slab world, and they're not cheap. They're not cheap. Well, if I show you a way to get that exact same color, that exact same picture, which is exactly what a tile is, whether it's ceramic or porcelain or clay, doesn't matter. It's a picture that's been put on an earthen product and fired. That's it. Well, guess what? I can get a picture and put it on something. I can do that too. A lot cheaper than they're going to make you pay for it. Well, this is sand. Okay. Well, I put that on acrylic, and I made a shower door out of that. Well, you can also take that picture of onyx, whatever color you want. It doesn't really matter. Anything, and put it on the flexible panel or the fiberglass, or even you want to put it on wood. You can put it on wood. Just paint it white, take it to your printer. Bada bing, bada boom. Now you've got that. You cover that with clear epoxy, and it's perfect color. You don't have to be an artist. And you saved half of your epoxy charges if you were to do it with the color coat and then the clear coat. You'd have to pay. You'd buy less epoxy. Now I know epoxy companies are going to be, putting out a hit on me for not selling as much epoxy. I'm not selling epoxy. I'm selling information. I'm really just giving it away. I'm charging you a like and a subscribe and a comment. Wait, even if you're a hater, I like you guys too. So then you're going to say, well, that doesn't address the edges. It's all about the edges. Yeah, okay, I'll show you. Edges. You print bigger, 2.5, 3 inches bigger than if you want an edge. How about that? It's the exact same picture put on the exact same way you would 45 a tile, or you'd 45 a slab. If you want a bullnose, if you want a rounded edge, I can show you how to get that too. But for ease, which is what we're talking about here, and cost savings, that's not a bad way to go. You get exactly what you want in the exact same color that you want for saving of $30 or about per square foot to pay. You're not going to have to have 14 guys carry that thing in either. That's another one. And it's not going to break. It's definitely not going to break. Okay? You can pick it up yourself. So, again, for those of you who didn't catch it the first time, a picture printed onto the substrate and then covered with clear epoxy, which anybody can pour clear epoxy. It's not hard. You don't have to worry about the color being messed up, right? I'll show you how to do it. Or you can look in YouTube and do it. Everybody has a video for that. I don't need to make a new one. Picture, large format tile. You can cut it with any tool, no special tools needed. You don't have to have a special training course or anything like that. Common sense and a straight edge, and you're good. That being said, you can print it on acrylic. You can print it on acrylic if you want to see through it. This one is not a print. This is something I did myself, but you can see semi-translucent, or you can have it opaque. It doesn't matter. You can do that. And if you want to, for all I did a little quick video for all the really, really cheap landlords, because I used to be one of them, how to match discontinued tile. How about that? You never have to change your entire floor or backsplash just because 1 or 2 tiles broke or the dog messed it up, right? Or whatever. You can recreate that exact discontinued tile and go about your life. Not bad. Comment, subscribe, follow, and ring the bell. And based on what you guys comment on, that's what I'll do my next video on. If you want to know, well, how do I get the picture, or how do I find the right color, or how do I do the printing, or where do I go for that? All of that, it's up to you. If you want to know, I'll make the video. Like, subscribe, and send me a comment, and we'll get into it.